Hey gems! Welcome to another episode of Makeup or Breakup. This is where I do beauty reviews for you guys, and I know I have not done one of these in months. So I apologize for that, but I'm going to be giving you two today, so if you see the same hair, makeup, outfit, all that kind of stuff, that's why. So today is all about them brows, and that was the one thing that completely terrified me when I started in the makeup world, is filling in my brows. Now, personally for myself, I have a lot of brow hair, but it is completely white. So I have to use a lot of products to actually make it look like I have brows. So I'm going to show you guys some favorites of mine, some old, trusted, tried and true products, and some ones that, you know, they personally didn't work for me. So let's begin. The first thing I'm actually going to talk to you guys about are some tools. Now, an angled brush, if you want to use powder for your brows, is going to be your best friend. I brought two up. They are both by Real Techniques, and the first one comes in their eye enhancing kit, and this is just their brow brush, and this is what it looks like. And as you can see, it is a little bit thicker, and what this brush is going to do is, if you use a powder with this brush, it is going to give you phenomenally, is that a word? Sure, why not? It's going to give you very natural looking brows. So this brush is very, very handy for that. Now, if you want something that's a little smaller and you want something that's going to really carve out your brows, even with a powder, I suggest this little guy, and this is from the NYX Pick set, and this is actually an angled eyeliner brush. It is very, very thin. Yes, it is dirty because I used it. As you can tell, this brush is much thinner than the other one that I showed. Let me give you a little side-by-side comparison. And what the silver brush is going to do is really carve out your brows, even with a powder, and really give you that beautiful shape, and it allows you to shape them more. If you just kind of want to fill in your brows, I would suggest something like this. And if you really want to carve out your brows, I suggest something like this that's a little smaller. Now, onto powders, that's what I started off with personally because that's what I was comfortable with. And the first one I have is a NYX product. I have a bunch of NYX products actually that I'm going to be showing you guys today. This is a nude matte shadow in Bare My Soul. Now, if you guys have been around my channel for a very long time, then you'll recognize this little guy. This is just a very kind of taupey looking color. It really reminds me of, what is it? MAC. Which one is it? I forget. I actually found this because of Pixie Woo. They use a lot of MAC shadows to fill in their brows in their videos. And this really reminded me of one of the MAC shadows. I'll put it right here because I can't remember the name of the MAC shadow. But this is awesome. It really kind of gave me a little bit of brows when I was so terrified of getting like caterpillar brows and making sure that they were not too thick and full and all that stuff. But as you can tell, I've upped my game quite a bit. But if you're looking for something as a beginner, I suggest one of these nude matte shadows from NYX because they're fantastic. They have a ton of different colors. So everybody who's gonna, you know, use it will find something that works for them. Moving on to a couple other NYX products, I have two of the eyebrow cake powders. Now, these are awesome. This really, really helped me when I started getting into brows more. First one is in brunette, and it is a little trio. You get a little pot of wax and then two different colors that you can either use one or the other, or you can mix them, which is what I normally do. As you can see in this one, the wax is all gone because I love it. So basically all you do, I've shown this in a few tutorials before, you put the wax on, you just get a little on your finger and rub it through your brows, comb it through with a spoolie. This also does come with an angled brush and a spoolie, which I'll show you guys in a sec because this one I dropped the spoolie and I don't know where it went. But this one is in brunette and it works amazingly, especially with that Real Techniques brow brush. Now this is another one that I got, and this one's in dark brown. So this one you can really see the wax and both of the colors, and it does come with a little angled brush and a spoolie. So this is fantastic to travel with because you don't have to bring a ton of products. You've got your wax, you've got your tools, and you got your brow colors. So this is awesome to just throw in your makeup bag if you're going somewhere, and you'll always have your brows with you. Now, the last powder I'm going to show you guys was kind of a fail for me. This one is the Sweet and Shimmer by Ulta, and you do get a nice little mirror, a highlight color, two brow colors, and a little angled brush. So it's kind of a take on the NYX one, except instead of a wax, you get a highlight color. The highlight color is fantastic. These two colors, they're not very pigmented, so I was having trouble trying to really get enough color on my brows. But if you guys are new to the brow game, go ahead and pick this up. It's really, really cheap. I believe I got it on clearance for a couple of dollars. So if you guys want to try this out, go ahead. So the one thing that has truly changed my brow game altogether is this little guy. I showed this in my Ulta haul a couple of weeks ago, and this is the NYX Tame and Frame Tinted Brow Pomade. Now, so this is basically a dupe for the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, and mine is in the color Chocolate. Oh my god, this thing is amazing. I use it with this little brush right here from Real Techniques. This is their eyeliner brush, as I showed you, and this is what the product looks like. And I've been using this every day since I got it, every day that I do my makeup since I got it. I love this stuff. You do not need a lot. All you do is you put your brush in it, kind of like, you know, do a little few swipes, and then on the back of your hand, really take off a lot of the excess. Go on both sides and on the top to really get rid of the excess product. And then once you need to fill in your brows, you just very carefully shape your brows, and then in little flicking motions, fill them in. If you guys would like to see my brow routine, I can show it to you. Like I said, I'm still pretty new at it, but I can show it to you if you guys want. Leave me a comment in the comment section. But this is fantastic. This is really what I've been using ever since I got it for my brows, and I think it is fantastic. It is a new product to the NYX line. You can find it on nyxcosmetics.com, or you can find it at Ulta. That's where I found mine. And I really can't say too many other good things about it. It's fantastic. You do not need a lot of it. It really stays in place. It's kind of got like a waxy texture to it, and it really keeps your brows like amazing, pretty much amazing. So the next thing I'm going to show you guys, I'm sure all of the beauty gurus know exactly what this is. This is the Anastasia Brow Wiz in dark brown. I will say this is awesome. I do love it. I'm sure everybody has seen it. It comes with like a little waxy pencil on one end and a spoolie on the other, which looks like that. I need to wash mine actually. This is awesome, again, if you want to carve out your brows and really get some good definition, if you want to do different looks, you know, through like different makeup generations and, you know, decades. This is going to be awesome because you can really pretty draw on your brows the way you want them. And basically all I would suggest is once you get your shape in, just use really small flicking motions. You do not want to just draw lines in your brow. It's okay to draw lines to carve them out, but do not fill them in with just straight lines because it's not going to look very well. So this is awesome. I know NYX actually just came out with a very similar product to this, so once this runs out, I will get it, and then I will compare the two for you guys on a future makeup or breakup, so make sure you stay tuned for that. So like I said, guys, my problem with the NYX cake powders is that I went through the wax really quickly, and I didn't want to have to keep buying the little trios just to get the wax. So I picked up this guy. I also showed this in my Ulta haul a few weeks ago. This is the NYX Eyebrow Shaper. It is just a clear wax pencil, and I love this thing. It's basically the exact same thing in this little guy, except in a pencil form. So what I do is I just take this, I draw it on my brows and run it through the spoolie, and then I go ahead and put the color in. And it's awesome. It really keeps your brows in place all day. So if you guys have unruly brows, try a wax before you start putting any other product on it, and it'll really help keep them tame and, you know, where they need to be. And then the last two things I have are a couple brow gels. The first one is the Revlon Brow Fantasy, and this is in dark brown. Comes with a pencil on one side and a gel on the other. I have not used the pencil very much. I have used it, but not very much. It is a very waxy type of pencil, and there's the color so you guys can kind of get an idea. But one thing I will say is this gel is awesome. I used it on my brows today. Comes with a really small wand, so you don't get a lot of clumps and, you know, nasty stuff all over your brows. You just run it through as soon as you're done putting all your color in, and it really keeps them in place. The last thing I have for you guys is the Maybelline Brow Drama Sculpting Brow Mascara. Now this is awesome. Some people don't like it because of the wand. I personally love it. It does come with a little wonky kind of ball on the end of it, but that really helps grab all the little hairs in your brows and makes them stay put. This one is in deep brown, and they do have a couple other colors. I think maybe 2 or 3 different colors, but I love this stuff. This has really, really helped keep my brows in place. Also, it grabs onto the little hairs, so it makes it look like they're not as drawn on as mine have to be. So that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Makeup or Breakup. If you guys have any requests on products you would like me to review for you guys, please let me know in the comments. I love doing these videos, and I apologize that I have not done one in a super long time. But I am back, and I'm about to do another Makeup or Breakup for the Morphe It's Bling palette. I did do a video on that, so I'll leave that in the description box, as well as all my social media sites and a bunch of other videos that I think you guys might be interested in. Don't forget to hit that like button and leave me a comment, and also don't forget to hit that little red button below and subscribe. Become a member of the M's Gems family, because it'll make me smile, and everybody's prettier with a smile on their face. Also too, I just did a, when I did my makeup today, I used the Morphe It's Bling palette. So if you guys go ahead and check out my Instagram, you'll see a picture on there, and if you guys would like a makeup tutorial on this look, please let me know in the comments. And that's about it. So I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you in my next video.